talk about the terminologies and the different codes I have and how to use them. So I understand it can be very confusing to people that haven't had much experience in betting horses. So let's start with the market read at the top. I always do a market read, and I always try to do it just 1 minute before the off. That's not to only stop other people stealing and selling on the information. It's actually done by the bookmaker to try and stop me, because I get so much profit. Now, to say, I've just uploaded a video, and we made 2 days ago, the time of this video, 150 points in a day. I only managed to get on about 80 points, and I was back in £10 each way stakes. Now, the problem with that is that I was tipping, and it takes me quite a while to write all this out, as you can imagine, as I've only got 1 minute to read a race and type this out. I am going to go and try live streaming with a 15-second delay, because it does take me about a minute to do this, so that will be a lot quicker live when I get enough members to create a private members group. Now, I've just done 6 months free tipping on this, and nobody seems to be spreading the word. Nobody's retweeting, and so this is going to have to stop. I think they're doing it on purpose, to be honest with you, to drag out me giving more free information. Now, it's very simple to make a profit. Like I say, I've done 150 points in 1 day. The day before that, we got a big win as well, and we're well over 300 points over the last 3 days. Only 10 points yesterday for what I looked at, but I did miss a lot of the day out. Fix and superfix, no, 2 superfix double stakes won yesterday. The double stakes at 4 to 1 and a double stakes at nearly 8 to 1. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 points for superfix. Now, the superfix, I'm going to have a private group. I'm just testing different options at the minute, different platforms. I think we're going to go with Telegram. So you'd have to create a Telegram account, and I should be able to then see who's in and who's able to take the bets, because these are special. They're going to have to be at least a minimum of £10 to the odds. You're going to back the horse £10 for me, and then once it wins, you send the winnings on to me, right? So you only pay for winners as well. If you get like the other day, 33 to 1 place and a 28 to 1 place superfix, you get to keep those. You always back them each way yourself. You can back to whatever amount you want yourself, because I've already got the bet on before I send the information, so that should be good. I haven't got time to do a members where I read every single race just now. It's just so busy, too busy some days, that it's actually cost me 3 times the amount of profit I've made, because I haven't been able to get on a bet, because I've been tipping you guys first and for free, and there's been no compensation for that. The only compensation is that I've lost 3 times the amount of money I would have won. Okay, so let's go with the market read. So this is how the market reads. This is not actual true today, I'm just giving an example. So the 110 at Ascot. So Dickinson is strong selection here, so that means it's got strong money down for it. Siren Suit, gold each way gamble, that means it's got more money for it than the strong bet. The gold code used to be the primary code. Excuse me, I've got a cold. And so these are the gold bets, right? So this is me telling you what the market stands at the time of reading it. They can change very quickly. We've got a weak signal, so weak money for the 10. The weak ones rarely win. It depends what the rest of the market's doing. The strong ones regularly win, right? But I don't want you getting involved in those just yet if you're a newbie. So what you're going to do is back everything that I say is a gold gamble. This is gold each way. They're always each way. We're each way thieves unless it's a price where it's a forced win only price. And I'd say that is about this 9 to 4. Because you get most of your money back. Don't forget, we're backing at £100 stakes. It's a lot to lose. And really, we're going each way. So we're each way thieves. So you can back all gold gambles. I'd recommend a bank of 100 times what you're coming in at. So £10 stakes, be £1,000 bank. For each code, I've got 3 main codes. The gold gambles, the super fix and fix are 1, and these reverse gambles. Now reverse gambles are aimed at outsiders. They do pick up regular big placed winners, big places, regular 50 to 1, 80 to 1, and it picked up the recent 150 to 1 winner, 250 to 1 winners. They kind of come in phases. The bookies kind of switches them on and off at will. You'll find when it's heavy ground that they win more. And because they're aimed at outsiders, how many outsiders win? Well, sometimes quite a few, sometimes not a lot. So there are going to be periods of losing runs more often because you're aiming at these outsiders. Sometimes you'll see me put a favourite like Dickinson, right? They can be reverse gambled as well, which this one is, and so is Chaley Waho. It's a bit of an experiment at the minute, reverse gambles, purely because I don't have time to type them in often, because I'm concentrating mainly on the main code, which is a superfix. When I say superfix and it's in capitals, it's a 1 point each way, unless I say otherwise, unless it's a double stakes bet. The double stakes bets are massive confident bets. They win very often. We had 2 out of 2 yesterday, 4 to 1 and 8 to 1, like I say. So that's boosting your double. So 30 odd points. Was it 8 to 16s? Yeah, 30 odd points in superfix double stakes yesterday. If the superfix or fix is typed in small type, small font, then it's a half a point each way. Okay, because it's not signaled in the market. I don't have to keep putting non-signaled. Just assume if it's in small type, it's not signaled in the market. I recommend following those later. Your main codes you want to be with, and you need £1,000 bank for £10 stakes on each one. The only thing available right now is going to be superfix to a group. I'm going to announce that group. You're going to put £10 on for me, whatever for yourself, but you need to go each way. Okay, so £10 each way. You can put £10 win on for me or £10 each way, but make sure you go each way on all of these yourself, unless it's a superfix favourite. Usually superfix gold gambles on favourites. They're the ones, funnily enough, that lose more than any. So when the superfix is a favourite, it'll lose more than the each way. Just be aware of that, and be aware of how many lose because obviously it doesn't have that margin of error to get placed and pay out. It has to win. Gold win bets are very, very good. I was tempted to stake myself £100 on each gold win, so that's 10 times more than any other code. I was experimenting with that. The problem with that is, yeah, it's a lot of money. It's got to win, and which they do, and it does make around 6 points per day just on favourites. If you want to concentrate on favourites, I'd recommend not doing favourites, and I'll tell you why. The I've had a couple of favourites that have lost, and it's done my confidence to the point of where I've watched a further 3 gold win gambles win after that, and I haven't been on because it scared me. Okay. Recently, the Superfix at 50 to 1, and the Superfix at 28 to 1. I only had £5 each way on this £5 each way on the Superfix winner. You can imagine how disgusted I was when I'd put £100 on the gold win in that race. So they need to be level stakes. So if you're doing a favourite, £20 at most on gold win, and equal that £10 each way on the Superfix or whichever you're playing. Let the system provide. This is a hard lesson for me, because £100 wasted on the favourite that lost, I could have had 50 each way and been home clear and retired on the 28 to 1 fix, right? Or the 50 to 1 Superfix, for example. There were 3 Superfix in that race to cover, actually, and they came first and third. I can show you my account on that. Also that day, also we had a 14 to 1 fix winner on that day. The double stakes fix in the same race lost, and the 14 to 1 came in. So just be aware, it's the system set out as good as it can be, but these smaller ones can beat these smaller ones can beat the big ones, but you're gonna hit them when they hit, basically. So don't try and be clever like I do, because all mine's going to change right now. I'm going to go £50 stakes level minimum. So if you're following the Superfix code, what do? You back every fix, you ignore everything else, you back every fix and Superfix. Just be aware the win rate of the Superfix. If coming now, I can't guarantee that it's going to do what it's done in history, but it's a big long history. And we've just made about 1,000 points over in single bets, 1,000 times your money within the month. It's unheard of in the industry. Any other tipster can't do that unless they get very lucky with accumulators. They can't do it. Have a look around, see who the best is, the best of the rest of the tipsters. I've been in the industry 30 years and I know this is unheard of. So that would be like an average day yesterday where we just had 10 points. It was probably because all the fixes were landed 2 days before it, and it was absolutely mad. And the amount of gold gambles that landed as well were just, at the minute during the summer, it's absolutely amazingly accurate. This is very real. It's happening, and I want you to listen, and I want you to get off your jobs, retired. I'll give you a week's trial on Facebook for a race read for every race. Once I'm organised, once there's enough people willing to pay. But for now, that's too much work for me. Like I say, it's interfering with my bets, and I'm only offering Superfix, and you've got to put money on for me and get it paid to my PayPal, which will be on the group before the next Superfix comes in, and there can be quite a few in a day. We play South Africa as well, 2 Superfix over there. Like I said, the one yesterday, the 2 the day before, and they're coming in at 4 to 1, 12 to 1 on the last Superfix of that day. And they don't come in as regular as fix, but all the fixes were winning as well, and you'd be surprised. And the fix is worldwide, and the bookmaker often pushes the prices out on them to try and hide them. Don't be fooled. Okay, I think that's about it. Please ask any questions on this YouTube thing. If that didn't make much sense, I will do another. I've just got up and I've got a lot to do. I'm down at Pontefract Races today. Thanks for listening.